Peace. We are here officially at the Gap, and we will be talking to Roy Jeans, who is the owner and the creator of DBOY Arrangements.
What's up, God?
Yo, peace, man. What's going on with
you? This your boy Roy Jeans, man. DBOY Arrangements, decisions based on you. I'm gonna give y'all a rundown on how we got this thing going from the top to the bottom. You know what I'm talking about? Real solid, something slight. Check me out. Some of this 90s work, you know what I'm talking about? You guys probably ain't never seen none of this, but we're gonna give you the rundown, the full process of the screens. This is film, the emulsion, the exposure units. We're gonna come over here, man. This is sweat box, this is the Gap. That's why I call it the Gap. Ain't no AC in here. You know what I'm talking about? This is a flash unit. If you burn it or you print screens, you know what it is with that. That thing gonna put out some heat. And this is I think this is a Skits printer, man, probably made back in 1992. And it's been doing this thing with the products that y'all been buying from me, man. So I'm holding it down. You know what I'm talking about? I take nothing for granted. Everything that I use, it means something to me. And we're going to put it in their face and we're going to keep it 100. Roy. Hope everybody out there living peaceful and doing great things, numbers. Hey, check it out, man. I'm Roy Jeans, Doug Hefner, artist, graphic designer, MC, all around artist. But today we're gonna give y'all an introduction on my brand, DBOY Arrangements, man. That's decisions based on you. I don't promote dope, but it's a decision, man. If you street, and that's what you gotta do to eat, hey, man, I don't knock it. I can't knock the hustle, man. Go get it. You know what I'm talking about? But do everything you do, man, keeping the G.O.D. involved, and do it peaceful and organic, man. Stay up, 100. Man, I grew up in Whitehaven, Westwood. I take that back, man. I grew up in Westwood, man. Lakeview, God, man. Park Road and Cimarron. A lot of these cats know me, man, from Doubletree. You know what I'm talking about, man? From moving from Westwood, man, moving to the Haven, man, was a big transition, man. You know, because I was like hood. You know, I grew up in the Gap. You know, where the cats were doing the. I'm a '70s baby, so it was a crack era, and I'm around all of that. You know, anybody from Westwood and them parts of town know where to go down. You know, Lakeview, God. But skip all that, man. Then we jumped on over here to Whitehaven, man. We moved to the Haven, man. I met some real cool dudes, man. We started this little rap group, man. Me and my partner, man, Shouty Pimp. You know, y'all know him as I know him as Shouty Pimp. Y'all know him as might be Malik Shannon. You know what I'm talking about? That's day one, 5th grade, man. And we'll get back on that later on. But back to the gym, well, man. What you guys got for me, man?
I just want to know how important it is right now for you to see how black people wearing and supporting your brand and supporting your creativity.
Man, it's very important and it's a blessing. I'll take none of it for granted. None of it for granted. I started, man, drawing, man, before. I think I was probably, my Uncle Russell used to draw art, and his favorite art was drawing Bruce Lee. And he drew Bruce Lee pictures, man, and I was amazed. So, me being 5 and 6 years old, seeing Uncle do his thing on big posters and mirrors, I'm scribbling, I'm trying to figure out how to do it. And he gave me this book on how to draw faces. And from that point on, man, that's all I did on my free time, man, was drop. So that led into me actually, man, loving the art, you know what I'm saying, and getting creative and doing different things with the pen and the pencil, you know. And as far as I jumped ship off the question, but as far as rocking the brand, man, I appreciate, man, any customer rocking my brand. Not only my brand, but any other black-owned brand, you know, because I got some favorite brands that's black-owned, you know. You know, shout out to them boys up in Chi-Town, man. You know, Fashion Geek, man, he's doing something serious, man, with the gym world. Him and them boys over in New York, and then some of them cats down here in Memphis, man. Don't let me slip up, man. We got Rich Jeans, man. We got what's my boy, man? Y'all just did Sunset Ave, man. We got TCK, man. You know what I'm talking about, the Conscious Kid, man. Shout out to that. It's several more, man. We can go on and on, but it's very important for us to do that because we circulating the dollar. You know what I'm talking about? And it ain't about the money. We putting it in their face. You know, my brand, anything that you get from me is going to have a real slight meaning. And you might call me and say, hey, man, what does that mean, Roy? And I'm going to give you the game.
Right. Okay, so this, hey, you know what? And that leads us to our next question, actually. Great segue. Okay. Can fashion be used as a tool to bring awareness to cultural issues and encourage people to think about them in ways they may not have previously done?
Yes. Actually, man, this fashion thing has been a walking billboard for many of years before we have even was allowed to tap into it. So you had brands like Gucci, you had brands, them designers, you had brands like Cross Colors back in the day, you had brands like FUBU back in the day, you know, that was actually building the culture for what I'm doing now, Kaka now, all the granddaddies of this, man, you know, I appreciate that, man. Y'all open up the doors for me, man. And shout out to Dap, man. Dapper Dan, man, you really, man, was one of the big influences. I got a t-shirt I did, man, with your old store, and you was back there creating them minks for Eric B and Rakim, man. Peace, God, you know, and it goes on and on and on, man. So yeah, that's very important, man. I salute to all them people, man, all of them, and to the market of it, and to get back to the question, it's always evolving. You know, when you wearing and looking at a black owner or a black clothing line like FUBU, for us, by us, we always had to have a meaning behind it. But I guarantee you can't nobody tell me what Gucci means, you know, or what Chanel means. You know, what's the meaning behind that? You know, but yeah, that's it on that, Black. You know, that's it on that, man. It's always important to have the meaning behind it and to see how people do that. It's growth, and it done came a long way, man, long way, man.
Okay.
And it's gonna continue to keep going.
So you mentioned the term timeless piece.
Mm-hmm.
So how important would you say quality of material is when you were creating a timeless piece?
Timeless pieces, man. It comes with thought. Like for instance, I got a piece, man, that I've been rocking right now, man, called the Organic Hustle. You know, that's gonna be around for, you guys might catch that one 10 years from now and still be looking for Organic Hustle t-shirt. Because the meaning is timeless. You know, if you look up the word organic, it's gonna explain to you that, and then you put hustle behind it, it's gonna, you know, anybody that knows, you put those two together, that's a lifeline, that's a lifelong piece of, that's a timeless piece of gym work, you know. And when you put the flavor or the colors to it like I do, I consider myself to do no big eyes, no little U's, but the shit fresh. You know, and that's another thing, man. You gotta know what material to use as far as the ink that is applied to it or the embroidery that's applied to it. You can get a thin t-shirt where you might not want to put no embroidery on there because it's gonna actually indent the t-shirt. You might want to go with a material called flock, you know, or you might want to go with a vinyl, you know, or you might want to go with a water-based ink. You know, it's all kind of varieties, but all of that is part of me doing this thing, man, since like 94, probably before then, the early 90s, man, and researching, man. Shout out to Homer, man. You know, he gave me a lot of game. T-shirt Tim, man. Allen out there in Appleton, man. These guys, man, Stewart. These was the guys that I used to walk in and ask them, man, hey, man, can I get some advice on how I do this? What software I need to use? And they knew and saw something in me, and they gave it to me. They gave me the game. And I salute them all, you know. You know, it got me to where I'm at now. You put that together, man, that's what you get. You get a timeless piece, man. I got several, man. I got premium. You don't see a lot of it because I try to keep all my pieces, man, at a standard because I've learned throughout the game and studying this game that you can oversaturate your brand and water it down, you know. So when you catch a premium tee, you know, it might be strictly for a pair of sneakers that came out, you know, and we rocked it. And then you can turn around and reverse it and go with something simple with a premium tee. So it's vice versa. My timeless pieces, man, it means a lot. That means I put a lot of time in it. It's going to last for a long time. It's going to weather the storm, you know, and, you know, you might not see a lot of it. You might like, for instance, my cotton brand. We'll get on to that later, you know. That's on.
Well, actually, no, we're gonna get into it now.
Oh, bet,
you know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna keep it flowing.
Cool.
Right. So, okay, so what is the meaning of the name D-Boy, right?
Okay.
And what is the significance behind your cotton brand logo?
Okay.
And that was a question I had for you when I first bought my piece. I was like, man, what's up with the cotton?
Yeah, I remember you called and texted me and asked me about that, man. Okay. Actually, man, the cotton was got a lot to do with Pop, man. My papa over there, man. We sitting here telling me about some of them Klondike stories, man, how things was back in the late 40s, early 50s, 60s, man, when he was dealing with the separation and all of that. And the thought came in my head, like, man, you know, we used to pick cotton, man, and now I'm selling it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to take that, so I had to put some of our pain in it. You know what I'm talking about? So I put the blood term coming from the cotton. I called it, you know what I'm saying, blood cotton. You know, and that really came from just the struggle, man. Just our whole heritage, man, and history and culture of us dealing with that. You know, being enslaved by that piece of earthly herb or whatever, you know, the cotton was, man. And we made something out of it. You know, I always said, man, that, you know, you can turn nothing into something, man. That's what we did, you know. And the cotton brand, man, is also, we didn't have heirlooms, man. We didn't have hand-me-downs. You know, that was our way of communicating with each other in their field, sweating, you know what I'm talking about, and getting told what to do, and we still made a way out. So the cotton brand, man, is another timeless piece, man, that we're going to catch up with y'all in mid-fall with some cold pieces behind it, man. We're working right now. And everything take time, man. Give me time, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Anybody looking to rock any other pieces that I have, man, check me out, DM me on IG, man. That's Roy_Jeans_. And then the website is under construction, but we're getting it together, man. That's going to be DBOYArrangements.bigcartel.com. You know, if you're trying to get new pieces, man, check out some of this work we got, man. This the new Venom line, man. We're dropping this, man. This is a t-shirt crop. You know what I'm talking about? Then we're going to throw it down with some of these tights. These women have been telling me, though, the young lady said the tights are very comfy. So we went with a lot of motivational words for them to rock them when they doing their workout. And then on the back end, we always keep it organic, and they going to stay with the hustle. Hey, check this one out. This is a cool little piece. Hey, shout out to Malai. She might want to rock that. Yep. That's dope, man. Then I'm going hard and heavy on the organic, different color schemes with the organic hustle. Something slight. And bucket hats, man. I know we from the South, man. A lot of these cats don't rock buckets, but I'm putting it in their face. You know, something different, man. You know, we set the tone and the trend, man. Then for medical use only. For you guys out there that, you know what I'm talking about, do that herb, man, something slight. And I'm bringing chinos back, man. Old school, man. Like I said trends, man. Some you can put on some tree tones with, man, or your shell toe washi white Adidas. You know. All kind of, man. Then, you know, we got abundance that comes in all kind of flavor. All kind of flavor. Clientele. All kind of flavor. Excuse how I'm showing the product, but, you know, in store soon. We're working on that, too. We'll be trying to get some manufacturers, like I told y'all, man. We're finna delegate this. I just need to know that they're gonna print my work how my work need to be printed. And not give me no sloppy Joe. I can't accept it. And that's what it is, man. Hey, check this out. Y'all gonna remember that. Get up on it. And we out.